Let's continue our discussion on diagnosis according to 8 principles with yin and yang imbalances. The categories of yin and yang can, in general, be seen as encompassing the other 6 categories. The differentiation of yin and yang can also be used as a specific diagnosis in certain situations. In general, the differentiation of exterior, heat, and excess can be defined as yin-yang qualities. Interior, cold, and deficiency, on the other hand, are yin qualities. In practice, though, it can often be difficult to say whether something is purely yin or yang. Wind cold, for example, is an exterior condition and an excess condition, both of which are defined as being yang, as is wind. But cold is yin. River fire is an interior condition that is yin, but it is also a fire condition which is yang. Although it is often difficult to define a condition as being purely yin or yang, in situations where we are in doubt about our diagnosis, we can simplify the diagnosis by taking a step backwards and asking ourselves whether the condition is essentially a yin or a yang condition and treat it as such. We can utilize yin and yang differentiation to be specific and focused when we want to define an imbalance precisely. For example, it is not enough to diagnose a person as being kidney deficient, but through the symptoms and signs that are manifesting, we can explicitly define the imbalance as being either kidney yin deficiency or kidney yang deficiency. The differentiation of yin and yang is especially relevant when diagnosing yin deficiency and yang deficiency conditions. Yin excess and yang excess conditions are generally the same as excess cold and excess heat, but also encompass conditions, various other imbalances such as dampness and internally generated wind. Here are the following differentiations in facial color, energy level, and movement. So the facial color in yang deficiency is matte and white as compared to red if there is yang excess. And in yin deficiency, there is only red cheekbones and a bright white complexion or facial color in yin excess. So a person or a patient with an energy level which is tired and lethargic is having a yang deficiency, while he or she will be restless or manic if there is yang excess. And if there is yin deficiency, the energy level will be tired or restless. Her movements will be sluggish and slow if there is yang deficiency, fast, powerful, and hyperactive in yang excess, quick, restless, and fidgety if there is yin deficiency, and stiff and rigid if there is yin excess. As for the person's mental state, he or she will be sluggish and lacks motivation and a slow thinker if the person is yang deficient. He or she will be manic, irritable, aggressive, restless, and will be having difficulty concentrating due to a cascade of thoughts if there is yang excess. There will be mental restlessness, nervousness, and unease if there is yin deficiency. And he or she can have a difficulty in thinking clearly and focusing when there is damp phlegm in yin excess. The stools will be loose or what with watery diarrhea, if possible, that there is constipation when yang qi is too weak to move the stool through the intestines if the person is yang deficient. There will be constipation if there is yang excess, and also constipation in yin deficiency. whereas there will be diarrhea or loose stools in yin exist. As for urination, there will be frequent copious amounts of clear urine in yang deficiency, dark scanty urine, possibly painful urination in yang exists, a dark sparse urine in yin deficiency, and either inhibited or painful urination or copious amounts of clear urine in yin exists. The voice and speech will be weak and soft. The person will talk slowly, and there will be reluctance to speak. If there is yang deficiency, the voice and speech will be loud, garrulous, and talks quickly. If there is yang exists, the person will be nervous and will have a quick, soft, and weak and dry voice in yin deficiency, and the voice and speech can be nasal in yin exists. There will be a slow, deep, and weak pulse in yang deficiency, large, rapid, and full pulse in yang exists, and empty and superficial or fine, possibly rapid pulse in yin deficiency, and a tight pulse in yin exists. The tongue will be pale, swollen, and wet in yang deficiency, red with yellow coating in yang exists, thin, red, cracked, or peeled tongue in yin deficiency, and a pale with a thick white coating in yin exists. The person will have an aversion to cold, freezes easily, and with cold limbs if there is yang deficiency. There will be fever or aversion to heat, and the skin will feel hot in yang exists. There will be the person will be feeling hot in the evening and at night. The palms of the hand and the soles of the feet can feel hot if there is yin deficiency. And in yin exists, the person will feel the cold, feels cold, and the skin will feel cold. So apart from yin deficiency, yang deficiency, yin exists, and yang exists, there are also two conditions known as collapse of yin and collapse of yang. These are perilous and life-threatening conditions in which yin and yang are separating from each other. These are therefore very serious conditions and often occur just before death. Thank you for your attention.